And we've all been on the side of the road begging for something, and some of us have gotten up. Some of us have moved. Some of us have pursued Jesus. But some of you still sit. Some of you are still there. Either because you don't realize that Jesus is passing right in front of you right now, or because you're in shock, because circumstances and situations have sidetracked your journey and left you in a place that you never anticipated, that you never thought possible. Some of you still sit. And I pray that that changes. This world will throw a lot your way to try and get you out of that, to tell you that this will work. But let me tell you that money isn't going to work. Your parents can't help you the way they need to. Your leaders can't help you the way that you need to be helped. Turning to drugs, sex, alcohol, bad relationships, they're only going to pull you further and further into the mess. They're only going to weigh you down more. There's one thing you need to hear, one thing you need to choose to respond to tonight. As you deal with your parents' divorce, losing your friends, life's uncertainties, the hurts you've experienced from people, the mistakes you've made with your boyfriend or girlfriend, the mistakes your friends are making, whatever is hurting you, whatever is weighing you down, there's one thing that I'm here to tell you tonight. There's one thing that you need to respond to. Take heart. Get up. He's calling you. Take heart. Get up. He's calling you. And now, we might be on the same page there. We might have an understanding there. But you may be saying to yourself now, okay, that's all fine and good, but what's that look like, Owen? What does me taking heart and getting up and moving and pursuing Jesus and getting out of this circumstance look like? Well, first, it's recognizing your condition. It's recognizing that you're on the side of the road, that you're hurting and that you're empty and that you're hopeless. And if you're there, I trust it won't take long for you to recognize that. I think that'll be pretty evident. But it's also recognizing who is passing in front of you, and that's Jesus. Jesus is passing in front of you, and you need to recognize who he is. Recognize who he is and step out in faith, understanding that Jesus has the power, understanding that Jesus has the willingness to step into your situation, to step into the mess with you and redeem it. Restoring your perspective, restoring your focus on him, and restoring your joy and restoring your hope. You also have a desire to get out. I mean, a lot of times we can just dwell in that circumstance. We can dwell in that situation. But you have to get to the point where you say, I've had enough. I'm done with this. I'm leaving that on the side of the road, and I'm pursuing Jesus. I'm leaving that mess to pursue something better. That's the point you have to get to. And stop dwelling on it. Stop pitying yourself for the circumstance and the situation that you found yourself in, guys. Stuff happens. Stuff happens, and you need to understand that. But now you need to move. You need to move. You need to forget that. Leave that behind and move. Immerse yourself in Christ. Cover yourself with that and his provision and his sufficiency. Read. Get into the Word. Pursue Jesus. Pray. Get on your knees. Pursue Jesus. Worship. Meet with heaven. Meet with perfection. Pursue Jesus. Fellowship with other believers. Pursue Jesus. Guys, immerse yourself in Christ as this circumstance and as this situation has consumed you and your focus and your attention and your life. Let Christ do that. Let Christ consume your attention and your focus and who you are.